Busta Rhymes is being accused of using gay slurs at a fast food restaurant in Miami. This was at Cheeseburger Baby in Miami Beach, and he was apparently there for some promotional purposes, and it's a 24-hour restaurant. He went there late at night with his posse, and there was a very, very long line. It was around the time when clubs are closing and everything, so people are looking for something to eat, and somebody went up to the front counter.
Clubs closing in Miami, so it was around 10 in the morning?
Probably.
Right.
So someone from his posse goes up to the front and says, "Can you take my order first? We're very important people."
Oh my God, how much do you hate him?
Now this is all...
Okay, that's not Busta Rhymes, that's his crew, but that's still unacceptable.
That is
If
unacceptable.
we were all hanging out and somebody went up and said, "Please, we're very important people," I'd be so mortified.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you finish, Doug.
Thank you, Kanye. Go ahead.
I don't know why I'm not as disgusted by that. I think it has to do with the attitude of it. I almost expect people, celebrities and stuff, to do that because they do it all the time, and we've already exalted them to this point of very important person when really we all like a cheeseburger and we'd all like to get it as fast as possible. But I think if the quote was, "Why aren't you guys taking our orders yet? We're very important people. Do you know who we are?" rather than "Can you?" I don't know. I feel like if you go to a restaurant, some people get preferential treatment. You go to clubs and you go, "Oh man, I finally made it." I walked up to the club and they were like, "Oh, I know you, come in." Does that mean you're very important? And it gets to the point where they expect it. If Busta Rhymes' crew went up to any club in Hollywood and they're waiting in line and they go, "Hey, can we get in first? You know who we are?" We're not as disgusted by that.
Yeah, no, I'm disgusted by it. Like, don't pull that card. No,
No way,
don't
everybody pulls it. Okay. No,
really?
So it depends on the context. Now, look, overall, I don't agree with JR, but I see what he's saying in this front. They're so used to going to the front of the line, whether it's clubs or anything else, that they think like, okay, it's a cheeseburger. Who cares? I get to go to the front of the line. I'm a very important person. Now, I'm not excusing that. I'm saying that's why they're doing it. It's still deplorable. The one other thing about context is it's Miami Beach. You do it in Cleveland or you do it in Philly, you might get your ass kicked, right? But at Miami Beach, everybody's used to like, well, if you're a very important person, step on up. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, they didn't know. And so the great credit of the restaurant owner, next time I go to Miami Beach, I'm going to Cheeseburger Baby. He said, "No, get back in line."
So Stephanie Vittori is the owner, and she said, "No, step back. We're first come, first serve, and we're not going to do that." And by the way, let me just comment, because I want to make a comment too. Okay?
No, you're not allowed. We're moving on.
No.
Are you a very important person?
I hate that sense of entitlement. What a Ron Burgundy moment. I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of a big deal. Like, the reason why that line was so funny is because it's such a ridiculous thing to say, right? And only ridiculous people say it.
And it works, and it's society. It's our fault that we accept these assholes to come in and do whatever they want and be like, "Oh, well, that's Busta Rhymes. I'm gonna give him whatever he wants." And they do that. They're used to it now. It's our fault for doing it.
Not on Cheeseburger
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right, and it should be that way. But what it's what they do.
Wait, this is about to get worse. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
All right, so the owner said that Rhymes also became enraged because his mayonnaise, ketchup, salt, and pepper were included on the side, something she said Cheeseburger Baby does as a rule to prevent soggy buns. So he became irate because he doesn't like to butter his own buns, okay? He wants somebody to do it for him, to spread it nicely. And so I could understand if he would go up to her and say, "Look, you know what, I don't know how to open a ketchup packet and I need someone to do it for me," right?
I have special needs.
but that's not what he said. He allegedly said, "Fuck you, fag. I'm not leaving until I get ketchup, mayo, salt, and pepper on my burger. Fuck you, bitch."
Huh. All right, well, that seems rather hostile. Now, look, to be fair, I like to have my toast buttered. And sometimes they'll draw the line on that, and we've talked about that on the show. Yes. And they're like, "All right, here's your incredibly fancy omelet, but no, we couldn't butter your toast." And I'm like, "Oh, for Christ's sake." Okay, but do I say, "Fuck you, bitch"?
Totally,
okay,
every time.
And I throw down. No, I'm like, "Oh, sad day, I'll butter the toast." Okay, Busta Rhymes, move on with your life, man.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's the sense of entitlement. I can't handle it. People who are wealthy, famous, they think they can get away with anything. They think that they can spit on others because they're not as good as they are. I hate that. There are people
he's so above it. He's so above it. Like, me, Busta, very important person, Rhymes, putting ketchup and salt on my own burger? He just doesn't get it. That's why he, loses it. And by the way, he apparently is for gay rights and all that stuff, but you know, he just throws the F word in there. Because I mean, imagine being, I mean, I can understand. I mean, the guy was so angry, he didn't have the ketchup put on his burger for him.
You know, yeah. You know what? Now that I think about it, Jer actually makes a really good point. Because I noticed something about people who are public figures, right? If you're a modest, humble public figure, no one takes you seriously. If you go around and you like pump your chest and
hit your mic.
and hit your mic, but if you pump your chest and you're like, yeah, I'm a big deal. Everybody look at me. I'm a big deal. Everyone loves it, and it's unbelievable to me because we do not reward good behavior. We always reward bad behavior. Okay, don't be modest. Don't be humble. If you're a public figure, go around calling people bad words and pretending like you're the most important person on the planet, and you'll get rewarded. I promise you that.
Okay, you know, we are monkeys in the end. So the guy who does this, you know, usually gets, and then you know what happens? People go like this.
It's insane. We got to be smarter than that. Come on, folks.
Okay, we're not gonna be. It's in our nature, and so that's why we encourage this son of a bitch, and he keeps going on like that. And by the way, one last quick note of hypocrisy here. The last time I went out, me, Jesus, and a couple other people here, we cut the line, and we pulled a card. Okay, we pulled a Young Turks card. You know that story.
I do know that story.
Okay.
I'm honestly shocked that it worked. And like, that's kind of the reason why I was amused by it, and I kind of liked it, because that shows you that like, hey, we got a little bit of credibility, a little street cred, you know?
Yeah, you
but
know
like,
what?
if you guys were doing it regularly, I don't know.
No. So this is what I went up to the bouncer and I was like.